The hidden oasis in the city. In the heart of a bustling city, surrounded by two wearing skyscrapers and noisy streets, lived a young girl named Maya. She was a curious and imaginative child who spent most of her days exploring the nooks and crannies of her small neighborhood. Maya lived with her grandmother in a modest apartment filled with plants, books, and warm memories. Her grandmother often told her stories about a hidden garden that once existed in the city, a magical place where flowers bloomed in all colors of the rainbow, and birds sang songs sweeter than the softest melodies. It was a sanctuary, her grandmother would say with a twinkle in her eye, a place where dreams grew like blossoms. Maya was fascinated. Where is the garden now? She would ask. Her grandmother would sigh and reply, lost, buried under the city's concrete. But if you look closely, Maya, you may find remnants of it. One sunny afternoon, Maya decided to look for the hidden garden. Armed with her sketchbook and a small backpack filled with snacks, she wandered through the city's alleyways and forgotten corners. As she walked, she noticed tiny signs of life, moss creeping along walls, wildflowers sprouting between cracks in the pavement, and birds nesting in old buildings. After hours of searching, Maya stumbled upon an old iron gate, rusted and partially hidden behind overgrown ivy. The gate led to an abandoned courtyard, surrounded by crumbling walls. After hours of searching, Maya stumbled upon an old iron gate, rusted and partially hidden behind overgrown ivy. The gate led to an abandoned courtyard, surrounded by crumbling walls. Inside, Maya saw patches of green, a few stubborn flowers, and a tree with gnarled branches reaching toward the sky. This must be it, Maya whispered, her heart racing. Though the garden was far from the magical place her grandmother described, Maya felt its potential. She decided to bring it back to life. Every day after school, Maya returned to the garden. She cleared away weeds, planted seeds she bought from a nearby market, and watered the soil with buckets she carried from home. It was hard work, but Maya felt a sense of purpose. As weeks turned into months, the garden began to transform. Flowers of every shade bloomed, and butterflies fluttered through the air. Birds returned, filling the space with cheerful chirping. The once abandoned courtyard became a vibrant oasis in the middle of the city. Maya's efforts didn't go unnoticed. Passers-by would peek through the iron gate, admiring the beauty within. One day, an elderly man stopped Maya as she watered a row of daisies. This garden reminds me of the one I used to visit as a child, he said, tears glistening in his eyes. Maya smiled. It's for everyone now, she said, opening the gate wide. Word spread about the hidden garden, and soon it became a gathering place for the community. Children played under the tree's shade, artists came to sketch the scenery, and elders shared stories on the benches Maya had built from reclaimed wood. Maya's grandmother, now too frail to visit often, smiled whenever Maya described the garden's transformation. You've brought it back to life, she said proudly. Years later, the garden continued to thrive, a symbol of hope and community. Maya, now a young woman, had inspired others to care for Thespis. She often visited, tending to the plants and sharing her grandmother's stories with children who came to play. The hidden garden was no longer a forgotten place. It had become a beacon of beauty and a reminder that even in the busiest cities, nature and dreams could flourish with a little love and care.